Good morning. Are you Alexis Baja Cooper?
Yes.
And Ms. Baja Cooper was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to the state jail felony offense of theft of property. The agreement was for a cap of 12 months in the state jail prison. I received that pre-sentence report. If you both had an opportunity to review the report.
Defense has, Your Honor.
State has, Your Honor.
Any additions or corrections?
None from defendant.
Not from the state, Your Honor.
All right, then.
Your Honor, I do have one brief witness, if the court will allow me.
Sure. Go ahead. You can call your
The
witness.
state calls Jennifer Shearer.
Jennifer Shearer. And Ms. Baja Cooper, if you'll just kind of step just to the corner right there, closer. There you go. Ms. Shearer, you can come on up. Good morning, ma'am. Morning. Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give in this hearing will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. You may proceed.
Would you please state your full name for the court reporter?
Jennifer Marie Shear.
And Ms. Shearer, how are you employed?
I work at HEB and I'm with the Loss Prevention Department.
How long have you been with the Loss Prevention Department?
5 years.
And through your employment as a loss prevention officer with HEB, have you become familiar with the defendant, Alexis Baja Cooper?
Yes.
Please explain briefly to the court how you have come to be familiar with her.
She originally came on our radar back in February of 24 when she started stealing from our stores in Montgomery County. And then she was pulled over shortly after stealing at a Conroe store. And that's how we were able to ID her.
And you understand that she's already pled guilty today to a state jail felony level theft for $3,547 worth of cosmetics and makeup from a HEB store in Port Arthur. You understand that, correct?
That's correct.
And she committed that offense along with co-defendants Katira Green and Monique Wynn. Please briefly tell the court your familiarization with Katira Green and Monique Wynn.
Both of those parties are part of an organized retail crime and a spree group that we've been following about at the same time. And they have in Houston area, Katarina Green has for stealing from our stores about $56,000 worth of cosmetics, and then Monique.
Your Honor, I just object to any co-defendants' restitution amounts or what they've pled guilty to or found guilty of.
That's overruled. Go ahead.
And then Monique Wynn was about $42,000. And they're part of a ring that was hitting our area for a short period of time.
During the period of February the 24th through April the 24th, how many actual thefts did your investigation link to the defendant, Ms. Cooper?
10 events.
For a total loss of how much?
$8,956.50.
Now, for the entire ring, what approximate dollar amount would you put on? Well, let's just break it down. What about for Wynn, defendant Wynn? How much would you attribute to her?
About $42,800.
And for the defendant Green, how much would you attribute to her?
$56,000.
Is it fair to say, in your opinion, that this group has been operating as an organized retail theft ring?
Yes.
And have you, in your 5 years of experience in loss prevention, have you? How would you rank this endeavor?
This is about the second highest ring we've had in HEB.
And you prepared a report?
Yes.
Okay, and you reviewed that report prior to testifying here today?
Yes.
All right, I'll pass the research.
Thank
No
you.
questions, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. You can have a seat.
Judge, just if I may, I don't know what I was thinking today that I agreed to a cap of 12 months. I certainly see how the court would be inclined to give this defendant more than 12 months, Judge. Well, actually, I do know what I was thinking. If you look at her criminal history, she actually has not been to prison before. She's got a number of misdemeanor thefts, at least theft arrests.
Not enough felonies that have actually been convicted and followed through that would get enhanced either. So, I mean, I could see my initial thought was the same. I wasn't quite sure where this came from. But I can see that it's not really enhanceable at this point based on any other felonies. So, Mr. Lane?
Well, Your Honor, obviously, we're asking the court to follow the agreement that was entered. The court does have the ability to sentence her to 12 months in the state jail. She did have a 1244 in Harris County that she did 10 months in the state, in the county jail. She does have a pending case out of Hidalgo County. What had happened back in 2019 and 2021 is her father and her grandmother died. And then she did get involved with these thefts. That was a major setback for her. She does have custody of 3 children. She is a phlebotomist and has some other skills that she can earn money with. So we're asking that you follow it. She has a family law hearing that's the 24th of this month. We would ask you to sentence her to 10 months in the state jail.
Mr.
Oh,
Coleman?
we'd ask for the entire 12 months, Judge. Excuse me. I think she's benefiting from Mr. Lane.
Is that who is it? What is she?
She's benefiting from Mr. Lane's negotiation with me in working me down to a cap of 12. I'd ask for the entire 12, Judge.
Ms. Baja Cooper, one of the things that stood out to me in your pre-sentence report, well, a couple of things. One, your criminal history is ridiculous. It's when I start having to turn page after page after page, that's a problem. And your version of this about I didn't really know what was going on, and I just went with somebody at the store, and I didn't know what county what I was in. You didn't know what county you were in because y'all were going from county to county to county, and still you're not going to help yourself by saying anything right now, okay? Because Ms. Shearer was just here and has you on video at other stores doing the same things. So I don't dispute what she said under oath at all. I think Mr. Lane did an amazing job for you, and you are very lucky because he got you the cap of 12 months because you deserve a lot more, in my opinion. At this time, I'm going to find that you entered your guilty freely and voluntarily. And in cause number 24 DCCR 1296, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of the state jail felony offense of theft of property. Sentence you to a term of 12 months in the state jail prison. You will receive credit on that sentence for any time that you've been in custody that the law gives you the right to receive. I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Mr. Lane. And all I can tell you, Ms. Baja Cooper, is that I hope you learn your lesson while you're in state jail, and stop all of the stealing, because each time you do it, this is only going to get worse. It's going to get enhanced. You're going to get more time. At this point, you now have, I think, 2 felony convictions, and that's going to start adding up, and you're going to end up with a lot more time and going to TDC instead of state jail. Do you understand? All right, and go back to the bailiff.